Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this whole video we're going to look into Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and also Gemini Rising weekly general tarot reading September 20th up until September 26th, 2021. And if you are interested, guys, in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, checking out the description down below is going to give you a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. And as well, if you do wish to support us, as if you enjoy the content here on the channel, make sure you do subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as well leave a like. So with that being said, moving straight away to the Gemini reading, and the very first card that you do, Gemini, have, that is going to be the Strength card. Moving next, what we have, that is going to be the Empress, followed by the King of Pentacles, and the fourth card of your spread, the fourth primal card of your spread. There are going to be four more cards, by the way. Is going to be the Nine of Cups. And so the week is going to start with a little bit of a struggle out there, although it's not going to be a struggle without any merit. Okay, what I mean is that you will know exactly what kind of a rewards you're going to get at the end, and you are going to get those rewards at the end. Okay. Here we can say that everything is good if it ends good, and it ends good for you, career-wise or relationship-wise, depending on what kind of a situation you are in. But for some of you as well that are trying to stand out of the crowd, so somebody can see you, spot you, you know, or kind of like what was the English word? You want to make an impression of a specific individual, say your boss, you know, say that person that is the center of the company out there. It's very likely that throughout this week you will be able to make that impression. So starting up with the very first card here of the week, which is going to be the Strength, and it is catalyzed with the Ace of Pentacles. We do have these two. They are active neutrals, and you are at the start of the week, you are to be very convinced in regards to what you are chasing. For example, the person that you are chasing, or the goal that you are chasing, the project, client, regardless. And what you will do out there, it will be kind of like quite remarkable, so to speak, because it's very complex to be explained, but you will make your actions speak louder than the words. And so your behavior is going to be as such that it will make an impression into the people around you that you don't have to explain yourself at all. I mean, you are very determined and quite convinced into what you are doing, even though it will be like climbing up a mountain. However, while you will toil, I should have not said struggle at the start of the reading, okay? While you are gonna find yourself toil, the toiling is going to be like in a gym, you know, you work out very hard, you toil, there is a sweat and pain, but after you finish your workout or the toil here, the feeling is so sweet, right? And that is what we have at our disposal here at the start of your week. The best thing about these two cards as a active neutrals, guys, it is that you will not gonna need any confirmation, for example, or any approval, for example. You wouldn't need anybody or anything to form harmony into your stuff, because you alone can do so. And definitely the start of the week, if you are planning something new, okay, something that resides outside of your current endeavors, you definitely can put some very initial steps into it. And right after that, we have the Empress, which is going to be catalyzed with the Knight of Swords. So we do have Knight of Swords speaking King of Swords, because the knights in this deck are a kings into the traditional deck. So we do have those two. These are a passive enemies. And that is such a big solidarity from your behalf. that it's like there is no tomorrow. Okay, simply you will put others in front of you for whatever reason. And those who, for example, thought of you being selfish, those, for example, that thought of you that you, I don't know, that you care only about, not just only about yourself, but also only about your stuff, they are to be amazed that that's not actually the case. Now, these two cards, once again, the Empress and the Knight of Swords, they carry on as well very, very heavy energy, and that is the ener- the energy of guiding people without all the time or always knowing what is good for them and what is good for you as well. And so certain mistakes unfortunately can be made. Now, the best course of action here, guys, it's truly to take your time. Wherever you have a tough choice to make, career-wise or relationship-wise, or even friendship-wise, family-wise, take your time. Withdraw, and that is very important. Withdraw from the situation. Pull yourself out of it. Take a couple of days off, okay? Go to your family if you have relationship problems. All right. It's just you need to be detached from the midst of activities, so you have an objective perspective over the situation. You're not pressed of the situation itself, and that way you will be able to see the most well-found, mature, and balanced decision for everybody, or balanced option available for everybody. You, your children, your husband or wife, your colleagues, your job, you name it. And the pressure is going to be at some point immense here, because you will understand that this is the pinnacle point. You make a choice, and the results of it, may they be bitter or sweet, are going to be yours to bear. And for that, the advice here is that make sure you take your time to make the best choice for everyone. And right after you make that decision, and the plans by the way for the future, we do have this individual, which is the King of Pentacles, and it is, oh my god, catalyzed with the Ten of Cups. We do have those two. Well, that will be a person being very happy around you. This guy, or a girl, or a woman, because tarot does describe archetypes, it does not describe gender, okay? That individual is very happy being around you, and they can make you be comfortable. Well, it will be very strong to be said here, but I will say it no matter. That person has a investment to make in you, or in something you do, whatever. But that investment, it's everything you have ever needed. Okay, that if that investment comes, that this person wants to invest in your life, that person can definitely make your life very comfortable. Okay, life deprived of any problems whatsoever. They invest in you, same thing. They invest in your career, same thing. It's just this individual has a almost infinite resources into the field that they want to invest in you. They may want to invest emotionally, materially, you know, with time, with energy, with efforts, whatever. But their investment is truly going to fix many of your aspects, whatever you feel that you do have difficulties at. It is just when that person comes about, your life is gonna fall into solace. That is what those two cards, the message of those two cards comes about. But there will be a catch. There is always a catch, isn't it? Well, while this individual is willing to invest, and it is very, very generous with their investment, emotionally, with time, with money, whatever, like I said, uh, they do expect investment in return. May not be with the same thing, you know. And while it may sound very generic and I don't know, very inappropriate for love itself, maybe they will invest in you with with a great amount of comfort, and they will expect respect in return. Okay, and while respect cannot be both, you can always respect the one that treats you well, don't you? So yeah, it's just an individual who addresses you with all that you have needed. And that person should come into the later stages of the week. And as they take part of your life, Nine of Cups manifests, and it is catalyzed with the Fool card. And these two are a passive neutrals. And the end of the week is going to be very, very happy ending. Okay, you will experience sensual joy, fullness of life, content, dream comes true. But with the Nine of Cups, guys, the dream coming true, it's just the easy part around. Okay, sustaining that dream, it will be the difficult one. So you will have to keep up with the demand of the dream, meaning the demand of the King of Pentacles. Now, usually this interaction is a game of giving and taking. They give you something, they take something, you give something, you take something, okay, from them. And for the most part, or into the most of the cases, when you do interact with the King of Pentacles, giving away is not an issue, because that is something you want to give. All right, there are people who want to give love, there are people who want to give comfort, and that is exactly what this person needs. Okay, while you may need, I don't know, you may need respect, and that is what they're going to give you. So you give something, you take something, and the giving and taking is not a forceful process here with the King of Pentacles. And in order to keep up with that sensual joy, you just have to keep up with the demand of the giving and taking. Now, because we do have the Fool there and it is neutral to the Nine of Cups, you have a way out. What I mean is that you can sever that interaction, you can sever that spiritual contract, so to speak. And move on to new heights. There is definitely going to be another one coming in your life that will be able to offer you the same thing, but we don't know under what conditions that are going to be. Maybe the other conditions are going to be more unfavorable. So yeah, I mean, throughout this week you may meet your immaculate business partner, you may meet your dream lover, okay, you may meet as well your very, very best friend. Whomever you are to meet into the second portion of the week, it will be a person that you definitely don't want to miss. So with that being said, Gemini, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, for September 20th up until September 26th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we are going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.